I've been working on cruise ships for the past 5 years, and one very common question I get is, what do crew members eat on board? A few weeks ago, I asked some of my castmates their least favorite part about working on ships, and quite a few of them said
the food.
My least favorite, the food.
The food.
There are definitely times that I go to the crew mess and I'm like, there's nothing that I want to eat here. Living and working on a cruise ship comes with a lot of pros and cons, and occasionally one of the cons is the food on board. And it's not because it tastes bad, it's because there's just often not the option that you want that day. You're not able to go to a grocery store or go to a restaurant and just eat what you feel like eating that day. Whatever's in the mess is kind of your only option, and you have to make it work. And so sometimes those options can get a little bit redundant. Overall though, I would say here on this ship, Freedom of the Seas, we have a pretty good selection in the mess most days, and I can definitely make something work if I get a little bit creative. Every day you will at least find the salad bar that has a lot of different topping and dressing options. There's always some sort of pasta and sauce if you're not feeling anything else that day. They'll always have a protein, rice, some sort of vegetable. And then there's a lot of bread options, so you can make sandwiches or just have a roll if that's what you want. There is always fruit, though it is mostly melon, so if you ever see berries in the crew mess, you better run because they're gonna be gone in the next 5 minutes. And like I said, we don't have a kitchen on board, so the extent of your cooking would be either a microwave or a toaster. So the majority of my meals are in the crew mess, but I am able to go up to the guest restaurants, and of course I eat off of the ship a lot of the time. So in this video, I'm gonna take you guys along for a full week of what I eat while working on a cruise ship. Let's get into it.
Good morning from Fort Lauderdale. We just saw a Cybertruck. We just had a breakfast sandwich. We come to this place like almost every week and get the same breakfast sandwich because it's so good. It's like a really soft croissant with egg, bacon, arugula. It's like a jam or
Like a chive cream cheese or
chive
something?
cream cheese. It's so good. So we get it every week, and a coffee, and we get some Wi-Fi and get some work done. And then we pop over to Publix and we're gonna get some stuff for the week. It's gonna be my first holiday drink of the season. First one.
Do I need this sparkly whale with a Santa hat? Maybe.
So, yeah, baby.
It's kind of giving me the ick.
What about it? Is it the colors or?
What do you mean? You look like the guy from The Grinch. Okay, we are back on board after running all of our errands for the next cruise. We're about to start an 8-day cruise, so we won't be back in Fort Lauderdale for 8 days. Today is a pretty busy day. I have to work the Wi-Fi desk at 2 until 3:30, and I have rehearsal at 5, and we have our welcome aboard show after that. So I'm gonna get dressed and head up to Wi-Fi here in a few minutes. Okay, I just got done with an hour and a half of Wi-Fi. It was crazy. It was very busy. But now I'm starving, so I'm having a beef stick and some Cheeto Puffs as a little snack, super healthy. And now I have an hour and 15 minutes before I have rehearsal. Okay, just finished rehearsal for Jazz Set, and now we have 30 minutes before call time, 20 minutes, before we do our welcome aboard show. I'm definitely getting quite hungry. I just had that snack earlier and it wasn't really enough. We'll probably go to the Windjammer tonight for dinner, which is like the guest buffet, because we'll go in between shows. The first show is at 7, and then we'll go eat at 8. That's like the time that we're allowed to go. And then the second show is at 9:30? 9? I actually don't know. I'll find out. But anyway, we'll go eat in between. of the cruise and it is a show day. I start every single morning with a coffee. I usually make it in my room or I'll get it from Crew Bar or out in the port, but I'm not gonna show it every day, but you can assume that I probably had a coffee at some point every day this week. And then also in the morning, I'll just take my vitamins, and then I've been doing the Armor Colostrum for a while now, which I really like, and so I'll do that in the morning on an empty stomach. I usually don't have breakfast. I think the mess closes around 9 for breakfast and then it reopens at 11:30 for lunch. So I'll usually just wait until lunchtime. Today they are doing a sandwich making station in the mess, which they've never done. So we're gonna go check that out and have a sandwich for lunch before we head to Tech Run for the show tonight. Each week there is some sort of specialty option in the mess. This week it was sandwiches, but in the past we've had things like pasta, omelets, and stir fry. And oftentimes it's the officers who are cooking the food fresh for you.
Hey, not gonna lie, the sandwich station wasn't as exciting as I thought it was gonna be. This was pretty much stuff that we usually have anyway, but more bread options, I think. The bread is soft, which looks good, but...
I just woke up from a short little 30-minute nap. It's been a few hours since Tech Run. It is 4 o'clock now. We don't have to be to the theater until 5:45 for sound check. I'm not gonna eat dinner before the show. We usually eat after, just cause I don't know, when you're dancing and moving around a lot, you don't want to feel heavy after eating a big meal. So I am just gonna have a couple of snacks that I have in my cabin. I'm gonna have an apple and peanut butter, and then I might also, we have some pretzels down here. In between shows I might have some pretzels. We'll see, but this should be good for now.
Don't mind my nails right now. It's showtime. The post-show struggle, trying to get our costumes up these stairs.
Struggle's real. Come on.
Like I mentioned earlier, a lot of us don't like to eat too much before the show, and depending on show times, we might be called to the theater before the mess even opens, which gives us no chance to eat anyway. So after the show, we have show food. The options vary weekly, but we'll usually get burgers, sandwiches, pizzas, salmon, rice, veggies, and fruit. All right, I will see you tomorrow for day 3.
We haven't eaten anything yet today. We're gonna have to try to find somewhere. Grand Cayman is quite expensive, so let's see what we find. Okay, so our first stop of the day was this virgin pina colada, which is so
Pretty good.
It's really good. And then we just got some fries to tie us over. Grand Cayman is so expensive, so we knew that we probably wouldn't eat.
Yes, right here.
Yeah. Anyway, we knew we probably wouldn't eat a full meal out here because it's pricey. This, I don't even know if I want to tell you how much this was.
These two things.
Fries and a virgin pina colada was $28.
Happy days are here again.
How is it?
I haven't tried it yet. Yeah, it's good.
walking back to grab a taxi now, but we just got Smoothie King. Again, very expensive. For both of our smoothies, it was $18.
But I got a large one on accident. I'm sorry,
You got a
medium
medium,
one.
but it's huge.
But I
This is the small. But anyway, so we're getting back to the ship now. And we do have dinner plans. We're going to Izumi tonight, so we'll have a real meal for dinner. So we really haven't eaten like anything today.
Yeah, we've been snacking.
Just snacking, yeah.
Save the room for
all the food tonight.
That's good.
Okay, it is about 7:10 and we have dinner reservations at Izumi at 7:15. We're ready to eat, so let's go to Izumi. As a cast member, we're able to go up to the specialty dining restaurants here on board. Usually this comes with a 20% discount, and oftentimes they'll do discounts of up to 50%. Robert and I usually go to a specialty restaurant once a week, depending. Here on Freedom, we have Izumi, Chops, Giovanni's, Johnny Rockets, and Playmakers, but Izumi is probably our favorite. Okay, we are already on to day 4 of what I eat in a week. We're gonna have some Jamaican beef patties today, which I am excited for. This is kind of what we do every time we're in Jamaica, so excited for that. Also wanted to mention last night when we were at Izumi, it was crazy because we obviously were talking and realized that we went to the same high school. They had graduated like 6 years before me, so we didn't cross paths ever, but they live in the same city that I live in, Denver. They went to the same high school, and it was just like so crazy, like such a small world. So anyways, talked to some people from my high school last night. Izumi is our favorite restaurant here on board. I had leftovers because it's just so much food, but it was so yummy. I got the steak and the chicken. Everything is coated in butter and garlic, so how could it not be amazing? But I am getting a little hungry, so we are gonna go and get the beef patties. These are, I don't know if they're famous in Jamaica, but the first time we got here, everyone was like, you have to try the beef patties. So we got off the ship, and right in the port, there's a place that has them, but lately they've been bringing them onto the ship, so we don't even have to get off to go get them. Today, Robert and I have a very long to-do list, and so we want to just go grab those really quickly and then probably get all of our stuff done. Yeah, let's go. Thank you. Okay, Robert just had to run back to our room really quickly, but he's gonna meet me up here on the helipad. We thought it'd be a cute little spot to eat our beef patties. I usually get 2 chicken ones because I like the chicken the best. They have chicken, beef, and beef and cheese. But today I was feeling some beef and cheese, so I got a chicken and a beef and cheese. And basically they're just like those really crispy pastry things filled with beef and cheese and chicken. The chicken is like a curry kind of chicken. It's so good. They're so good. Yum. Robert ordered 2 chicken and he got 2 beef and cheese.
Yeah.
Okay, we came to Windjammer for dinner, and it was a pretty good spread today. I got some things that I've never tried before, and yeah. This is gnocchi, which I've never had before, and I had to try it. And then I got some zucchini, some sweet potato, chicken tenders, fries, and some kung pao chicken. Robert was healthier than me and got grilled chicken. We got some fries, but it looks pretty good. Windy! We're at Labadee, which is Royal's like private, I don't think it's an island, it's like a peninsula. Peninsula? Is it a peninsula? We just had a tech run. I haven't eaten anything today, but I'm going to eat my leftovers from Izumi from 2 nights ago because I haven't eaten them yet. We were gonna get off the ship, but decided
not to in the end. Anyway, I'm gonna go to the mess now and heat up my leftovers. I'm doing what I eat in a week. This is what Kyle eats, bread. And this is what Emma eats. This is a good one. Okay, you got some stuff over there.
You know, we'll make sure.
I did just eat the plate of chicken.
I know, just calling you out.
Oh.
Pineapples.
Chicken carbonara.
Oh wow, yeah.
But I had 4 chicken palmies.
Oh, and just needed some bread to...
Yeah. Because I wanted olive oil and balsamic vinegar, but we ran out of balsamic vinegar.
Oh.
Welcome to the mess.
Welcome to the mess. You either need leftovers, bread, or
Dry cereal. Hello from the theater. I have not eaten anything since my leftovers for lunch. I just was not hungry to eat before the show. I did bring some pretzels, which I'll probably have either before the first show or maybe in between shows. But we're doing Once Upon a Time tonight, my favorite of the 2 shows that we do. And I'm excited. Last week and the week before, I was kind of under the weather, and so I feel like I'm finally feeling back to myself, and so I'm excited to do these shows fully better because it's been a minute. So yeah, let's get ready. I'm gonna go preset my costumes, get ready for the show.
I already got hungry. Welcome to the vlog! We've been caught! Okay, I just had probably the saddest lunch ever in the mess. My plate was very brown. There was no veggies really today except for, it was like cabbage or something. So that is one thing about the mess, is that sometimes they just don't have a basic selection of like the things you want, like chicken breast or plain veggies. A lot of times the meats also will have bone in them, and then they're kind of just sitting in some sort of like sauce. But they don't tell you what sauce it is, so you don't really know what you're gonna get. If they could just have grilled chicken breast at every meal, I could make that work and I would be happy. But anyway, today's very chill. I just got back from a Christmas rehearsal. I'm gonna be singing Santa Baby for our Christmas show that we're doing. Usually every year the cast will put together some sort of show, and it's kind of up to the cast to choreograph it, choose the songs, and put something together. So our dance captain kind of already had a show that he had done in the past, and so he's just teaching it to us. And so it's gonna be very cute. I'm dancing with 2 of the boys, but now I just have a few hours. I'm gonna hang out and then start getting ready for our farewell show tonight. For dinner, we decided to go to Playmakers, which is the sports bar here on board. We hadn't been in a few months, so it was a nice change. Got a spicy chicken sandwich. It's a little bit messy, and some fries. How is it? Hot. Truly every week looks so different when it comes to what I eat. Some ports I'm more inclined to get off and eat, and others I would rather just eat on board. Or if I'm not feeling like getting ready to go into guest area, I'll just eat in the mess rather than the Windjammer. It just really depends. But at the end of the day, I am so grateful to the chefs here on board who work countless hours to make meals for thousands of people each week. And having a warm meal every day is such a luxury that is not lost on me. This job has taken me places where I've been able to expand my palate and try new foods I'd never considered before, and for that I am forever grateful. Thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe. It really helps me and the channel. And I will see you in the next one. Bye!